This is the fourth stage, military expansion and geopolitical overreach. Consider the Dutch Empire 1600s. They built the world's largest navy, but couldn't sustain wars with England and France. Their finances crumbled. The British Empire 1800s, 1900s. Territories across 5 continents demanded military protection, administration, and logistics. Costs skyrocketed, especially during World War I and II. The United States 1945-present. Globally deployed troops, hundreds of bases, and commitments spanning Europe, the Middle East, and Asia have created the largest military expenditure in human history. Military supremacy supports a reserve currency. Military overreach destroys the economy supporting it. The empire needs money. The treasury cannot afford it. The printing press answers the call. This stage is unmistakable. When an empire becomes trapped between rising costs and slowing productivity, its government faces 3 choices. Raise taxes, politically impossible. Cut spending, destabilizing. Print money, the easiest and the most dangerous. So every empire chooses option 3. Debasement. In history, Rome diluted its silver coins until they were almost worthless. Spain flooded Europe with New World silver, causing massive inflation. Britain abandoned the gold standard to finance wars. The U.S. closed the gold window in 1971, turning the dollar into a purely fiat currency. Debasement always begins small, always justified, always temporary, until it becomes permanent. Today, the dollar in stage 5 by historical metrics. Debt exceeds GDP. Wealth inequality accelerates. Asset bubbles outgrow productive capacity. Nations diversify out of the dollar. Inflation cycles become frequent. Money supply expands far faster than economic output. This is not collapse. It is the beginning of the irreversible shift from dominance to vulnerability. This is the moment when empires believe they are strongest, precisely when they are weakest. A currency dies slowly, then all at once. The world does not abandon a reserve currency because it is weak. The world abandons it because alternatives appear stronger. Stage 6 is the most dramatic phase of the cycle. Signs of confidence loss. Major trading partners settle in alternative currencies. Global central banks diversify reserves. Gold accumulation accelerates. Foreign investors demand higher interest rates. Political polarization grows. Allies question long-term commitments. Enemies test boundaries. This is not conjecture. This is the documented pattern of every reserve currency in decline. When confidence falters, capital flight increases. Bond markets weaken. Interest rates become harder to control.